Greece's legends are among the most famous in the world. They speak of mighty gods, tragic heroes, and epic adventures that still resonate thousands of years later. These stories, born in ancient times, were more than entertainment. They explained the forces of nature, the meaning of life, and the dangers of human pride. Here are 10 iconic Greek legends that have shaped history, literature, and imagination. 1 legend, the birth of Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. Athena, one of Greece's most revered deities, had a most unusual birth. According to myth, Zeus swallowed the pregnant goddess Metis after learning that her child might be more powerful than he was. Later, Zeus suffered a terrible headache, and when Hephaestus split open his head with an axe, Athena sprang forth, fully grown and armed. Athena became the patron goddess of Athens, embodying wisdom, strategy, and skill in war. Her story symbolizes the idea that intelligence can be as powerful as strength. The legend of Theseus and the Minotaur. King Minos of Crete kept a terrifying monster, the Minotaur, half man and half bull, inside a labyrinth designed by the craftsman Daedalus. Every year, Athens had to send 7 boys and 7 girls as sacrifices. Theseus, prince of Athens, volunteered to kill the beast. With the help of Minos' daughter Ariadne and her ball of thread to navigate the maze, he slew the Minotaur and escaped. This legend speaks of courage, cleverness, and liberation from oppression, and has become a classic metaphor for facing one's deepest fears. Try legendy, Perseus and Medusa. Perseus was sent on an impossible mission to bring back the head of Medusa, one of the Gorgons whose gaze could turn people to stone. With gifts from the gods, Hermes' winged sandals, Hades' helm of invisibility, and a mirrored shield from Athena, Perseus avoided her deadly eyes and beheaded her. From Medusa's blood sprang Pegasus, the winged horse. Perseus' victory shows the triumph of bravery, divine aid, and resourcefulness. 4 legend, Heracles and the 12 labors. Heracles, Hercules in Roman myth, was famed for his strength, but his life was filled with trials. After being driven mad by Hera and killing his own children, he sought redemption by completing 12 impossible labors, including slaying the Nemean lion, capturing the golden hind, and cleaning the Augean stables in a single day. Heracles' labors reflect human resilience, atonement, and the struggle to overcome both external monsters and inner demons. Pinch legend, Orpheus and Eurydice. Orpheus was a musician whose songs could charm even the stones. When his wife Eurydice died, he journeyed to the underworld to bring her back. Hades agreed to let her return on one condition: Orpheus must not look back until they had both left the realm of the dead. Tragically, he turned too soon, and Eurydice vanished forever. This legend embodies love, loss, and the fragile nature of hope. Mr.Legend, the Trojan War and the Wooden Horse. One of Greece's most famous epics, the Trojan War began when Paris of Troy abducted Helen, the wife of Menelaus of Sparta. After years of siege, the Greeks used cunning rather than force. They built a massive wooden horse, hid warriors inside, and presented it as a gift. The Trojans brought it inside their walls, sealing their fate. The war's tales, told in Homer's Iliad, symbolize the dangers of pride, the cost of war, and the power of strategic deception. Yeti legend, Jason and the Golden Fleece. Jason, leader of the Argonauts, set out to claim the Golden Fleece, a symbol of kingship. His quest took him through treacherous seas, past clashing rocks, and into the heart of Colchis, where the sorceress Medea helped him succeed. This legend is about teamwork, betrayal, and the risks of ambition, showing how glory often comes at great personal cost. Awesome legend, Pandora's box. Pandora, the first woman, was created by the gods and given a mysterious box or jar with instructions never to open it. Curiosity overcame her, and she released all the evils of the world: pain, disease, and sorrow. Only hope remained inside. Pandora's tale explains the origin of human suffering and warns about the consequences of unchecked curiosity. Devet legend, Daedalus and Icarus. Daedalus, the brilliant inventor, built wings of feathers and wax so he and his son Icarus could escape Crete. But Icarus ignored his father's warnings, flew too close to the sun, and fell into the sea. The story warns against hubris, overestimating one's abilities, and ignoring wise counsel. On legend, Odysseus and his long journey home. In Homer's Odyssey, Odysseus spends 10 years trying to return home from the Trojan War, facing cyclopes, sirens, and vengeful gods. His intelligence, patience, and cunning eventually bring him back to Ithaca, though not without great loss. Odysseus' story celebrates perseverance, adaptability, and the enduring pull of home. These myths are not just old stories, they are reflections of human nature. They explore love, ambition, courage, temptation, and fate. Ancient Greeks used them to explain the world, but they continued to inspire books, films, and even modern psychology. To know Greece is to know these stories, for they are as much a part of its identity as the ruins of the Parthenon.